power couple. Either you are in a power couple dynamic, whereas before you were not. Exposure of a power couple regarding an affair, power couple with a fated meeting. Especially when it comes to your boo and being a power couple with a fated meeting, like that needs to be protected. You need to cultivate a safe space for your person if they have yet to come in yet. Hi, collective. How's it going? Right off the bat, the channeled song I had, first of all, iconic, and it is iconic. I love the flower girl. I love the flower girl. That's what I got. I don't know. There might be a message for you in that song. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and get into it. How's everyone doing today? Ooh-wee. You guys feel the flames being ignited? I do. The energy is intense right now. Iconic, even. I think we'll do an extended today. It's been a minute since I've done one. Big moves. Huge. Stay humble about it. Or maybe you are humble about the big moves that are occurring. In which case, way to go. Way to go, you. I love the flower girl. Slay! We're coming out the bat with Slay? Okay. Right person, wrong time. Music industry. I get right person, wrong time was in the past. I don't know if now is the right time, but we'll see. Again, this keeps coming out. So if I've read for you before and you haven't read this book, please read it so this card will stop coming out, or listen to it. The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. It's come out like the last 3. Music, again, it's huge for you. And you're unstoppable. The music that you put out is unstoppable. And you're slaying it. You're like, I've kind of been busy. I don't have enough time to read the book. Well, make time! What did I say? This reading is from the past. Yeah, this is past energy. Something you're doing is iconic. And or you are an icon. It's meant to be. It's meant to be that you slay. Because it's falling out right next to that. Okay. Have you guys been keeping up with Jay-Z's concert and how he's been bringing out everyone? It's awesome. And I love that Eminem is starting to get out there more. Way to go. I feel like we hadn't seen him in a minute. But that could just be me. What else? What else needs to come out? Spirit, we want this one continuous storyline and the most helpful one to my collective. Let's make it a good one. These cards are so hard to shuffle because they tend to stick together, but I want them to fall out. That's why it takes so long to shuffle. Stage and or stadiums. Am I talking to Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Eminem, Usher even, Ursher. Ugh, that was amazing. Obviously, there's more people in the music industry than just that, but it's been top of mind. And with my channeled song, it just had to come out. Stage and/or studios. It's meant to be. Maybe somebody's going back and recording. Oh, I have to sneeze. Confirmation. Huh. Right person, wrong time. Next to stage and/or studios. When you tell the story of your life, is it something you would want to read? Right next to the music industry. You need to seek counseling or professional help. Maybe you're already doing that. This is from the past. So. Blind date energy? Oh my god, am I pulling up on the last reading I did a blind date for? I feel kind of bad because if you guys watched the reading I did where I was talking about the blind date and I was like, an empress doesn't need anyone like a page to come in and take her to a fucking concert. Okay. I still agree with that sentiment, but I think I probably could have come across in a nicer way. So if you took offense to that, I'm sorry. I don't know if this is like a redo on that. Like, hey, maybe she's in a better energy today and we'll get a different answer on the blind date. I didn't put it down on the table, but the energy is there. So maybe it scared somebody off. Which would not be uncommon for me. Atheist. Okay, second time I've seen this card. Maybe you were an atheist. And I'm making a believer out of you. But the atheists need to start reading The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer because it's falling out right next to it. International business affiliates. Worldwide. Does somebody have stage fright? Maybe for a minute there you didn't want to be seen. This reading is from the past in regards to stage fright. The Most High sits with you now. That's nice. Okay, so if you were an atheist or were dealing with atheists, either you're no longer dealing with them or like your faith has been restored, I get. Oh, I love that. Faith in the Most High. Quick rise to fame. It was meant to be. Slay, honey. Lots of attention. Successful investment. Yeah. If I am talking to one of those artists I had already named, I would say it paid off. Probably in more ways than one. Successful investment, something having to do with in-laws? Ask yourself if this even aligns with your values, though. Whatever is being asked of you, or was asked of you, maybe you're sort of recalling what was asked of you. Again, you must trust yourself more. I'm taking it. Stage fright, celibate. Yeah, I don't get celibate. I mean, you could be celibate, but I more or less get this as like the stage fright held you back from being seen, from going on tour, or from like accepting opportunities to put yourself out there more. The 11th house. 11th house deals, so it's Aquarius energy. You might be dealing with an Aquarius, or like the energy that you were in the past was very much concerned with social groups, like the overall collective, the industry itself, causes, long-term thinking, like, is this good for me or not? Rebellion certainly is a part of Aquarius energy in the 11th house. Uranus, revolution, water bearer. Yeah, putting your all into it. Like, it's your passion, it's what you do, it's what you enjoy. It's how you heal. Music is definitely how you heal. And independence, that's a huge thing. Yeah, there's something stand out about you. You're just different. In a good way. Like, there's no one that can compare. Nothing compares to you. Yeah. Major life changes in store. Successful investment. Ooh. Are you switching things up in a sort of different way here? Going about things differently, maybe? Maybe a different sound for you? Or even like a different voice to your music? That's sort of what's coming across. Oh my god, I added some new cards. I really hope that they come out. It's hilarious. Okay, I don't know if this is relevant or not, but I was, for like the last few days, ever since 4th of July, really, I have been listening to Maya Rudolph's SNL National Anthem performance, and I died hysterically because that shit is hilarious. If you need a good laugh, listen to that. Or like watch it. She just goes ham and she does her own thing. At one point she's like talking in the middle of the It cracks me up just thinking about it, man. If this is a past energy, what if I'm talking to like Fergie? Because she also had a pretty rough national anthem there for a second. And I don't know if maybe she got canceled because of that. I feel like we just haven't seen her in a minute. So maybe she's making a return. I don't know. This is like it says it's from the past. This is a reading from the past. So this could be like you sort of decompressing from all of that. I don't know. Are you a teacher? Producer vibes? Like you have, I don't want to call them apprentices, but maybe so. Apprenticeship. You know, the immediate energy that I get is like Dr. Dre and Eminem. Like that sort of apprenticeship. I've never gotten an apprenticeship. I feel like I should make that card. Although there's a tarot card for that. It's the Page of Pentacles, by the way. What else? What else is in my divine collective here? What's going on? What do you need to know in regards to this past energy? There's a need for you to apologize, and I don't know if that's to your in-laws or to somebody else, but so the past energy. So I don't know if you've done that already or if the time has already come to pass for you to apologize. But major life changes are in store, and it says apologize. I've already made my apology for the blind date thing, the reading, and the way I came across. So I'm in the clear. I don't know about you. Broaden your horizons. About apologizing, like the pride there is what I get. Pride holding you back. Power couple. Sitting right next to you must trust yourself more. Either you are in a power couple dynamic, because celibate's down here, so that was in the past. So maybe you're in a power couple dynamic, whereas before you were not. Or at least that energy is coming online. Exposure of a power couple regarding an affair. Was that exposed in the past? power couple with a fated meeting. Or a fated meeting for a power couple. I don't know, we'll get into it. Oh, I have so many new candles. Oh my gosh, and I have new decks on the way for us. I am so excited. Oh, Bay moment! This one has been coming out so much. I love it. Yeah, I got 3 new decks on the way. The one I'm most excited about is not gonna be here until fucking August, man. But either way, they're gonna be helpful for me going forward because I've been doing these profiling readings more, which I so love. If you guys know of it, I'm thinking about doing the Nolan Wells story, but a part of me doesn't want to pull on that because it's so active and fresh that I'm not trying to hurt anyone with my readings ever. I'm just trying to weigh whether it would be helpful or not. So I might do the reading for myself, and if I find that it's that it would be helpful, that I'll post it. But I've been considering that. Anyway, going back to my deck, that could be significant somehow. Just like the Black community or indigenous communities in general. But yeah, going back to the cards, it's a staged event. You got something up your sleeve. What was I gonna say? Oh, one of the tarot decks that I got that is coming in sooner rather than later is a black tarot deck. I'm so excited. It's like a minority tarot deck. I've been looking for one and my favorite store doesn't have it. And so I went onto Etsy and was able to find one, and it has all different races and like colors, and it's beautiful. I cannot wait for it to come in. I think it'll give more context to my readings, especially when I profile too. So anyway, get excited. Wealth transfer. That's the major life changes in store. And a Bay moment has everything to do with this. Way to fucking go, whoever you are. Thank you for helping the collective out. Adrenaline junkie. I get the adrenaline junkie is you get stoked by being up on stage because it's your passion. It's what you love to do. Yeah, I think you overcame stage fright. Not everyone can join on this next journey, especially when it comes to your boo and being a power couple with a fated meeting. Like, that needs to be protected. And you need to cultivate a safe space for your person if they have yet to come in yet. The only reason why I say yet to come in yet is because a fated meeting. And that's right underneath power couple. So I don't believe you've actually like you're together. It's just that you can see this being like your boo and being a power couple with this person. Switch is what it wants me to do. Switch it up. Making great decisions. In-laws is right smack dab in the middle of this reading. I'm wondering if in-laws weren't in some sort of way like gatekeeping you. Maybe fostering a sense of, just uncertainty is what I get. Fostering a sense of uncertainty. But it goes in-laws as if you're married, and then power couple. Bay moment. if you have in-laws and yet, well, I already said that celibate was in regards to you possibly like refraining from being up on stage or being seen for a minute. I don't know. I don't know if you're still together or not with this person. I don't know. I guess we'll get into it with the tarot. There's nothing on the table about like divorce though. But you're going places that not everyone can or is invited to. Yeah, not everyone gets an invite. I'm beginning to understand what our connection means to me. Right next to power couple. So maybe you are married and this is just a matter of you coming into connection with just somebody who is meant to be in your world from a business standpoint, which could totally be. You make me nervous? Somebody says that to you. You make me nervous. Or are you saying that to, I think you're saying that to somebody else because I'm beginning to understand what our connection means to me. And you make me nervous. Numerology is important to you. Or maybe you're picking up signs and synchronicities from numbers a lot. Do something with your track numbers. I don't know why that just came to me, but there's something in regards to understanding the meanings behind like the angel numbers. So like track number 1, the beginning. There's something about understanding and like gearing your song titles and lyrics to the track numbers. That's never come to me before in my life, but maybe you're working on that, or maybe that's something you're considering, or maybe that's something you will consider now that I have mentioned it to you. But yeah, there's something about aligning numbers with tracks to like whatever the angel number means, the corresponding song and track delivers on that, if that makes sense. Ooh, that would be cool. What else? Dream job! Right next to Bay moment. Yeah, you really had a lot to do with this. That's awesome. There's a need for you to lighten up. I think you're too hard on yourself. Or you're just a perfectionist, honestly. I don't know who I'm talking to, but you're a perfectionist to a point where like nobody else can compare. You know who I feel like I'm picking up on? Beyonce. I watched her, was it Lemonade? Like the behind the scenes of making it. And that woman obviously slays, which, oh God, her fucking blue shorts, the sparkly ones, amazing. Ooh, I'm getting chills all over. But, oh, am I speaking to Beyonce? I feel like I am. But somebody of that caliber is what I'm picking up on. And your perfectionism is like, it's top tier. It scares other people, actually, which I find to be funny. I'm the same way. But yeah, there's a need for you to lighten up. I don't know if that's in regards to just like the work that you do or how you operate on the day-to-day, but if you were to lighten up, I think the creativity flows would come to you a little bit easier. Again, with the making great decisions. So, I mean, just awards and accolades? Mm-hmm. Ooh! Best Pop! Surprise! Okay. I don't want... the one thing that came to my mind immediately was Travis Scott's concert that he did where people got shot. I hope that doesn't happen, and I'm certainly not prophesizing that. But there is an element of surprise along the way. Maybe it feels scary at first, but it ends up being like it was a great decision. Well, maybe whatever you're considering doing. Because I get this feeling of like you're considering doing something. I don't know if it's like whatever, maybe you're trying to get inspiration for like the next job that you do or the next album that you create. Something about core memories? Despot being a core memory? I do get in relation to Despot, I mean guns. If I'm speaking to like 50 Cent, maybe from like, I don't know, maybe you're recalling, you know, being shot all those times? I don't know. The man's a fucking cat, though. I mean, he just keeps coming back, which I love. And he comes back even more trolling-like, and I love it. I am so here for that. Oh, he trolls the hardest. It's amazing. Oh, maybe the surprise is you being this humanitarian. Like whatever you're accomplishing is... no, there's something having to do with that. Being very helpful. We rise from the bottom. The song by Linkin Park, Up From the Bottom. So good. Whatever you sow in tears, you reap in joy. Keep going. What did I say before? Creating a safe space for your boo. Create a safe space, but for yourself. In turn, for your boo too. What else? Anything else? You're a new soul. Maybe you just had a rebirth. A new soul who's not afraid of confrontation. Or maybe you're dealing with a lot of confrontation in regards to like your humanitarian mission? I don't know why I called it a mission, but it is. It's a mission for you. I'm beginning to understand what our connection means to me. You make me nervous. Confrontation. Remember how I said that, like, that's you saying it to somebody else? I think there's a level of hesitancy in regards to whomever you're dealing with and their bouts and abilities when it comes to confrontation. So maybe you're dealing with somebody with, like, a sharp tongue. You know? Like, really cuts to the heart of things rather quickly. Very blunt. That's what I get. Confrontation in regards to a Karen. It's giving Karen vibes. What, nervous to bring the Karen out in this person? Possibly. I don't know. Alright, let's see here. Let's just do real quickly signs and synchronicities of this storyline that the collective needs to be aware of so that they're very much, they know that this is for them. Who are they dealing with, like, currently, not from the past? Who are they dealing with currently? Like, what's the situation currently? Parrot. You could be in a tropical location. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. Yeah, so you're definitely on the world stage. I feel like that's just par for the course. I get twisting your words, but maybe that happened in the past. I feel like that just happens in general if you're on the world stage. It doesn't matter what you fucking do. People try to turn it. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Maybe you feel like you're going through that right now. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Wealth transfer. Dream job. I do get growth. Blossoming. Maybe that's what you're working on. And I do feel like a transformative sort of energy in regards to whatever it is that you're working on. Table, hard work ahead. That's dream job. I feel like you're already very much aware of that. You and your perfectionism. I kind of feel like you can't wait to sink your teeth into it, though. Maybe that's significant somehow. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. What else? We want current energy type synchronicities. Yeah, maybe you're in a location where bridges are. Tropically. I get like Dominican Republic or like even Costa Rica, Yucatan Peninsula. Bad Bunny? I don't know. But Bad Bunny doesn't have in-laws. He's not married. What else? Anything currently going on? Signs, synchronicities? All right, as a refresher before I go into the extended, we have an axe here. Forces working against you. And you're trying to bridge that gap right now. Okay, slay. Right person, wrong time in the music industry. We do have that reading suggestion again. This is a reading from the past. Something in regards to it's meant to be that you go into like a stage or a studio, possibly even to just tell your story. When you tell the story of your life, is it something you would want to read? Atheists are somewhere in the picture. Atheists have stage fright. Oh, I didn't get that before, but now I do. Like those that don't have a belief or have limiting beliefs, don't believe in a higher source. They're the ones who have stage fright. There is a quick rise to fame here. What is this? Making good successful investment. Regarding in-laws, you must trust yourself more. Celibate. 11th house of like social groups, Aquarius type of energy, rebellion, collective, major life changes in store. There's a need for you to apologize somehow. A power couple is in the picture. Power couple who has like a fated meeting, either set already or will be set. A bae is somehow involved with this. With the wealth transfer, not everyone can join on this next journey. And somebody is saying, or you are saying, I'm beginning to understand what our connection means to me and you make me nervous. There is a dream job up for the grabs. There's a need for you to lighten up around awards and accolades. Awards and accolades to Despop, I get surprised. Maybe you're going to be surprised by the amount of appreciation and accolades for either the project that you're working on or will be working on. It's a humanitarian effort. Arise from the bottom. Whatever you sow in tears, you reap in joy. So keep going. Create a safe space for yourself. You're a new soul. You've been rebirthed. You see the light. There's a level of confrontation possibly in the picture where it's giving Karen vibes. So if you feel like this is your reading, come join me for the extended, and I'll go on for like another 45 minutes or so, okay? I love you guys. Take care. Bye.